this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And tonight our question comes to us from Luke's Love. And Luke's Love writes to say that she has an important situation in which she needs to take action, but she cannot seem to do so. And she's been able to make plans ranging from the simple to the complex, but not carry them out. When she tries, something stops her. There's a disconnect. And she would like to know if I have any suggestions for what she might be able to do about this. And one problem that I do face in answering this question is that she has not indicated what the situation is. I'm therefore assuming that it's very much a real-world situation that requires a real-world action, as opposed to a writer's block or something like this. And I suppose in a lot of ways the answer would be the same regardless, but not always. So I do want to put that caveat in that I'm answering this without knowing the situation. Having said that, the first thing that you need to figure out is whether you're blocking yourself or being blocked. And I would say to examine your feelings if you can, to see whether there is something you're afraid of that is holding you back, or simply that you really don't want to do it. And if you find that you cannot make this self-examination, then I would say to do a burning for whatever is blocking you from being able to see within yourself, and then try to make the self-examination. And whatever you find, again, I would recommend doing a burning to send it away. And I think that that would be the first step, to be sure, toward doing what you need to do. And I would say to write down the specific circumstances that are stopping you from acting, which in this case is the inability to act, and burn it, send it away, use the instructions that are in the first degree book. It's not a difficult thing, but it does require energy. And I think you'll find that that will open the door for the action to move forward. Another thing you might want to do is find someone who you trust, someone you care about, who can help you, and confide in them what you want to do, and allow them to help you to make the plans, the steps that are needed, and ask them to push you along. If you cannot find the way to do it yourself, bring someone else in. But first, I would try to do the burning to remove that block. What I would say is most important, however, is not to just ignore it. If you want to do this and you're finding that you can't, there's something that needs to be dealt with. I think you'll probably find it's something in yourself, but there's definitely something. And so again, I would first do a burning to remove whatever internal block is stopping you from being able to look within yourself. And then I would look within yourself, find what seems to be blocking you, and do another burning to send that away, and perhaps follow with a manifestation for what you do want. If in doing this you still can't look within, then I would do a burning for the specific situation. And I recommend a burning because it's one of the simpler things that you can do that can still be very, very effective. And not knowing what level you're at, I would not necessarily want to recommend something more complex. Give that a try, see if it helps. If it doesn't, write in again and we'll come up with some more ideas for you. So I hope that answers your question and gives you something to think about, and until next time, may you blessed be. Today's vlog is brought to us by the term ceremonial magic.
Ceremonial magic. Ceremonial magic, or ceremonialism, is a magical tradition derived from Hermeticism and alchemical thought. It is followed by both pagans and Judeo-Christians. The ceremonial tradition has much in common with Wicca in its practices, but it also reflects much difference. Ceremonialism tends to be very precise and dogmatic, with a strong emphasis on the use of particular words, actions, and tools. Ceremonial magicians tend to see magic as compelling outside forces to act in their interest, whereas Wiccans tend to access their own powers or the ambient energies around them. The two groups are closely related and have often interacted. Many Wiccans have also been ceremonials, and vice versa. For this reason, you will find many ceremonial elements in modern Wicca.